This is Go-MMT Radio.
Go-MMT Radio. Hashtag Go.
Powered by Make My Trip, Go IB and Redbus. Filmy Friday on Go-MMT Radio.
Hey, this is your favorite radio station, Go-MMT Radio, and I am your happy host, Annie, back with Filmy Friday. I do also have to share with you Social Spotlight. This is where we talk about everything Instagram. What's happening on the gram that you should know about, especially since it's that time of the year that you have so many plans to make and, of course, tick them off your bucket list. I'm going to take you through so many of them. But first, I want to start with the review of one of the series that I have been binge watching, an Italian series which I watched in English, by the way, because, of course, translations and it's dubbed in so many other languages, is Dr. Lydia Poet series. It's the last season, which is season 3, a very short sort of a story, but a true story of a Dr. Lydia Poet, who was the first woman who studied law, was very good at it, and wanted to see herself in the Bar Association practicing law. But because of patriarchy and because of the fact that women were not considered anything beyond a household, she had to fight throughout her life. And even though she received it for a day or so, later on her court was taken back, and then finally it was only at the age of 65 that she was registered into the Bar Association. That is a series that you must watch, with so much to take away from it, and something I think that lives forever, because it again is putting out a strong message to every woman, to every man, but typically here women, that if you can empower yourself with the faith and belief that you put your mind to whatever it is that you want to do to change the present so that the future can become more beautiful, just be at it. Let's now go straight to theatre. Michael, finally, the biographical drama on the king of pop, Michael Jackson, is here. It's released on IMAX today. It is his nephew, Jafar Jackson, who's playing MJ. This is not a movie that anyone should miss. Like, even if you're not a fan of MJ, which I doubt you are, then you should just go watch it. Yeah, family time. In Bollywood and Indian cinema, it's Ginny Wed Sunny 2. The first one was Yami Gautam and Vikrant Massey, and this one has Medha Shankar and Avinash Tiwari. So there's a big shift from who the lead actors were in the first one, which did not go on to become such a huge hit. And apparently this one might just be a little more promising because of the fact that it is written and directed by Prashant Jha, and seems to be a refreshing sequel, and with an entirely different team this time. Romantic comedy, clearly. And let's now go straight into OTT. Yeah, I'm not wasting any time because there's so many that I've got to share with you.
Annual health checkup karana hai. Jaldi se appointment lo aur apna annual health checkup karwao. To know more, connect with HR operations team now.
Filmy Friday on Go-MMT Radio.
OTT offerings, that's what I'm talking about now. I've already shared with you what theatre releases are all about, which ones to go for. And on this platform, which is Netflix again, it is a 6-part British psychological thriller that I brought to you. This is Go-MMT Radio, and the show is called Filmy Friday. My name is Annie. It's called Unchosen, by the way. So this is where an unsettling, quiet, escalates into something genuinely disturbing, where a devoted wife and a mother living inside a cloistered, conservative Christian sect, carefully, ordered world that she has, it is destabilized when an escaped convict seeks shelter. Then a forbidden affair happens, which awakens desires Rosie, which is the lady in question, the lead lady, had long buried, and whatever else comes around it. This seems to be quite an interesting plot. Moving on to Untold, the shooting at Hawthorne Hill. Now, this is the franchise's last chapter, which takes an unexpected detour into the rarefied, intensely private world of competitive dressage and finds something truly disturbing beneath the surface. So in 2019, at Hawthorne Hill, a 53-acre equestrian estate in rural New Jersey, retired Olympian Michael Barizone shot his live-in student Lauren Kanarek twice in the chest at close range. He was later acquitted by reason of temporary insanity, claiming a campaign of online harassment and pushed him to a breaking point he had no memory of reaching. And then there's an entirely different story that happened. So again, a plot that's set amidst the equestrian sport, streaming on Netflix. Let's move on to Criminal Record Season 2. Peter Capaldi and Kush Jumbo return for this acclaimed British crime drama. And it is in this season where the stakes are raised considerably. A young man is fatally stabbed at a political rally in London. Rival detectives get together, which is Capaldi and Jumbo. They are forced to make an uneasy alliance, reluctantly setting aside the resentments and power struggles that define the relationship in season 1. And then how this investigation then expands into an undercover operation and so on. This is streaming on Apple TV. Interesting plots, interesting crime dramas as well as thrillers that are taking over OTT platforms. And I enjoy almost all of them, especially when it comes to British crime drama and psychological thrillers.
Hi, I'm Vishal Vikram Singh.
Hi, this is Ravi Chaurasia from HR department.
And you are listening to GO-MMT Radio. Head, set, go.
1, 2, 3, 4. क्वार्टर प्लानिंग तो हो जाएगी, बट वीकेंड प्लानिंग कब करोगे दोस्त?
You serious?
Go-MMT Radio. Headset Go.
Filmy Friday on Go-MMT Radio.
This is Go-MMT Radio. I'm your host Annie and the show is called Filmy Friday. Well, what else is happening on OTT platforms? On Prime Video, there's Killing Grounds, the Gilgo Beach Murders. It's a documentary which delivers a 4-part autopsy of one of the most haunting cold cases in American history. So, if crime documentaries are your thing, then I think this should make the cut. This docu-series actually goes beyond the headlines to provide an intimate look at a 15-year investigation, exclusive interviews with victims' families and lead detectives. Killing Grounds explores how a predator operated in plain sight for decades and the forensic breakthroughs that finally dismantled the culprit's wall of silence. On Prime Video, like I said. This is a gardening show. This is an Earth Day special that is releasing today. It is where an unexpert lifestyle series is what is brought to you, led by the actor Zach Galifianakis. What he leans into is his awkward humor. So what he's attempting to do is learn the basics of horticulture. Every 20-minute episode, that's good that it's very short, and that's why maybe quite cute. A chaotic blend of hands-on DIY and a celebrity guest that appears almost on every episode, where the goal isn't a perfect harvest, but a messy, grounding joy of simply trying to connect with the earth. So cool, right? The idea? It's on Netflix. Let's move on to Flunked. It's a French comedy series where Alexandre Kominek stars as Eddie, a brilliant math prodigy and a career conman who gets caught red-handed, and now to avoid a 7-year prison sentence, he's forced into a bizarre plea deal where he needs to infiltrate a prestigious high school for 3 weeks as a substitute teacher to identify the child of an elusive criminal mastermind. Wow, that's a cool plot. This happens only in French media or French cinema and stories, should I say. Streaming on Netflix.
Hello, Trippers. I am Divakar Pari, and you're listening to Go-MMT Radio. Head, set, go.
Filmy Friday on Go-MMT Radio.
OTT offerings, and I have got one of my favorite series because I did watch the first season and I fell in love with it. It's a Mindy Kaling production. This is Filmy Friday on Go-MMT Radio. I'm your host Annie. Yes, it is Mindy and Ike Barinholtz's breakout sports comedy, which returns for season 2. Front office of the Los Angeles Waves, Isla Gordon, played by Kate Hudson, has moved past placeholder status. This is her first full NBA season as president, and it is going to be quite difficult for her to kind of, make her way through the cutthroat market. And her brother, Cam, played by Justin Theroux, begins a subtle ploy to reclaim his throne. You should watch the first season to begin with and then move on to the second. It is a lovely mix of humor and a very little bit of drama, but just really good out there. Stranger Things, yes, it's back. The Duffer Brothers have expanded the Hawkins universe with this vibrant animated anthology series that bridges the gap between seasons. Tales from 85 is what it's called. Stranger Things Tales from 85. It explores the smaller supernatural occurrences that plagued the town during the iconic summer of the mall. Now, para on Netflix. Apex, directed by Balthazar Kormakur, who also did Everest. He is leading this relentless survival thriller that pits two titans against each other in the unforgiving Australian outback. Charlize Theron stars as Sasha, a woman seeking solace in a remote wilderness, only to realize she has been marked as prey in a sadistic game of cat and mouse. And Taron Egerton plays her pursuer, a cunning predator who turns the rugged environment into a weapon. On Netflix again.
Hello everyone, this is Leander Pace and you are listening to GO-MMT Radio. Head, set, go.
Social Spotlight on GO-MMT Radio.
It's time for Social Spotlight, a list of things that you can do. Well, the offers that MMT has on the gram that you should check out and spread the word of. Let's start with a hack for Ladakh. Most of us think that it's not very easy to go to Ladakh. You've got to acclimatize, you may not be able to adjust, but there is a way to do it. Check out this particular video, this reel that is going to tell you what the hack is all about. Yeah, a 48-hour stay before you start your trip. And what can you do in those 48 hours? Just go around the place. There are beautiful spots to visit, including the Nubra Valley. If you're one who wants to time travel and live and get the feel of the structures that people used to live in, especially the kings and the queens used to live in back in the day, or even normal people used to live in, but mostly the ones who really had, the backing, then Heritage Stays is the reel you must check out. Some beautiful spots across the country. And now, this is also a good time to go to Australia. This is also when they celebrate the second Christmas of the year. You want to be there and also go across doing different adventures, including the Gold Coast skydive. Oh my, you must check it out. Bird watching is something that you must know of. The beautiful places in India, across Rajasthan, and even in Maharashtra that you can actually go and catch, because this is again that time of the year. Don't forget to check out that reel. And then marathon destinations. Oh my, there are quite a few. And if you are one who has taken to fitness very seriously, especially marathons, then maybe you should know what these destinations are like and what are the shows and the runs that will be up and coming. Earth Day is what this week has seen, and everybody is taking time to realize as well as spread the message of how important it is to save our planet. And that is one other reel you must check out on MMT Instagram page. And now let's move on to Go Ibibo. The spiritual retreat that you shouldn't miss is one reel that you should check out, because again, this is that time of the year where the whole year you've been busy. Kids are now on holidays and you need that time for yourself. What are some of the options? Don't forget to check out on the gram. Deal Panti Day Sale. What are some of the sales and what are the places you can check out? Oh, those are ones that you shouldn't miss out, because this could just be the ones that you want to take off your bucket list. And then of course the Go Ibibo collaboration with Raj Shamani. He's got some really cool things to say. His entire US tour for his podcast was done by Go Ibibo. And so he says that there is nothing else and nowhere else to go. You must just look at Go Ibibo for the best discounts and deals and offers that one can give you when you are in the US, whether it is the bus travel, cab travel, train travel, and including the flights from India and even within the US. That's pretty cool. Don't forget to check all of these out on the gram, the Go Ibibo gram. With that, I've come to the close of the show, not just Social Spotlight. Time for me to take leave. I will be back on Monday with Badhai Ho, welcoming yet another guest into not just the show, but also the MMT family. He or she is your new Go Tripper member. Till we meet again, it's time to say bye-bye. This is me, Annie, signing off. Keep that beautiful smile going, and don't forget, you've got to keep planning your travels.
सेहत है तो सब कुछ है, इसलिए हेल्थ चेकअप जरूरी है. अपनी सेहत का ख्याल रखना है, एनुअल हेल्थ चेकअप कराना है. जल्दी से अपॉइंटमेंट लो और अपना एनुअल हेल्थ चेकअप करवाओ. To know more, connect with HR operations team now. सेहत है तो सब कुछ है, इसलिए हेल्थ चेकअप जरूरी है.
To
To listen to your favorite Go-MMT radio from anywhere, follow us on YouTube, LinkedIn and Instagram. Visit the Go-MMT radio page for daily updates and enjoy listening to your favorite radio channel.
GO-MMT Radio. Head, set, go.
Powered by Make My Trip, Go IB Bo, and Redbus.